Hare Krishna. That I have heard that sometimes the soul falls from the heavens through the rains and it enters into the grains through the earth and is eaten by humans, and then after that the soul through the semen of that man enters into a woman's body and then gets a body. So does that mean that souls are present in grains who may get human bodies in the next birth, and how long will they stay as grains? Answer: yes. This is mentioned in Chandogya Upanishad, and that the souls can come from the heavens through the rains and through the grains. And Prabhupada talks about this also in the 8th chapter purport. Now Baldev Vidyabhushan also mentions this in his Govinda Bhashya commentary. Now the important point to understand here is that the soul can have multiple channels by which transmigration takes place. So the soul, when the soul falls from the heavenly planets, there are various ways in which the soul may fall, and not everybody has to go through necessarily the same channels, because everybody has different kinds of karma. So now, if a soul is in a seed form, now we have to understand that that is not the form through which the soul will be manifesting its consciousness. Just like Prabhupada gave the example that there may be a person who owns a house. So that person is the primary owner of the house, but along with that, in that house there may be cockroaches, there may be mosquitoes, there may be ants, and there also there are residences are also within that house, but they are not the proprietors of that place, and they are able to live there more or less as long as there is some condition for inhabitation over there, and then some needs are being provided over there, food or a place of residence or whatever. So the house despite the presence of multiple living beings over there, the house belongs to a particular person. Similarly, the body belongs to a particular soul, and along with that, or sometimes in replacement of that, not instead of that, just like a person may own a house but that person may not be there in the house, and still some insects and mosquitoes might be there. So like that, the soul, if it is to be for a soul to acquire a particular body, a particular medium may be suited, but there can be other souls who are present there circumstantially. So if there is a soul present in a seed, now that soul, if that soul is meant to eventually get a plant body, then that seed will be arranged through the will of providence that seed will grow and the soul will get a plant body through that. Now it's also possible that along with that, there are souls who are present in who are not meant to primarily get the plant bodies, they are meant to primarily get a human body. So then for them the seed is not like a body and a stage or in their evolutionary cycle, but it is just some karmic reaction that they are getting during that time, which is during the time which they are relatively, they will be inactive, and eventually they'll get a human body. So there are souls who are, we could say, drivers of the body, whichever body they are present in, or there are souls who could be passengers. Now here we are not using the word drivers and passengers in the sense of the chariot body analogy, but rather we could say it in the car driver analogy. So if the soul is meant to get a plant body next, then that soul will be the driver of the seed, and that soul will be the agent which causes the growth and germination and reproduction and everything within that seed's transformation into a plant. Whereas if that soul is meant to just to be a channel, that particular seed body just meant to be a channel, then the soul will be present in the seed along with the driving soul, and then as that particular seed grows into grains, then we know that from one seed many grains can grow. So it may well be that is one soul over there, but there can be souls who can enter into the grains as that grains are being harvested, because souls need suitable biochemical mediums for their growth, and this choice is something which is directed by the Supreme Ishwar Sarvabhutanam Hrideshe Arjuna Tishtati Brahmayan Sarvabhutani Yantra Rudhani Mayaya. So it is the Supreme who guides these things, and how these will happen in specific situations, they will vary according to time, place, circumstance, according to the karma of the soul and according to the will of the Supreme. Thank you. Hare.